couple of different topics. We're going to discuss the three developments that have caused such an explosive growth in analytics. First development that has caused such an explosive growth in analytics is the idea that there are significant technological advancements in the marketplace today. We have scanner technology such as QR codes, point of sale cash register systems that record activity. For example, when you buy something at the grocery store, not only is the item recorded, the quantity on the purchase, the price, but also the time that you purchased it, the day that you purchased it, how you paid for it, etc. Okay. We've also got e-commerce. So if you visit a website and make a purchase there, we've got a lot of information there. In addition to the previous mentioned items from the grocery store, we have web traffic, where you came from, your geography, your IP address, how long it took you to make that purchase on the website, what other items you looked at, etc. We have social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, and others that look at how often you post, what content you post, the likes, the shares, what time of day. We even have techniques for text mining. You'll learn later in our data mining course how to break apart comments and understand what they mean without reading a single comment. So text mining is fantastic. Personal devices such as laptops, mobile devices such as phones have an incredible amount of data. If your phone is on, it is sending data someplace, or it will. I find that even if you're in airplane mode, if you make some decisions on your phone to send messages and such like that, the moment you're not on airplane mode, it sends those messages out, it collects data, etc. The pings to towers when you're moving, if you're driving in a car, walking, etc. This data is going everywhere, collecting data on you all the time. How long are you in an aisle at Target or Walmart? There are many stores out there now that use that kind of data collection to better understand why you're not buying a product in their store. For example, we could, if you're familiar with self-checkouts at Walmart and Target and other stores, when you scan an item, it knows the weight of that item. It's expecting that weight is going to be added to the bagging area. The same technique is available on store shelves. So let's say that we have a cereal aisle and we know the square footage of Cheerios that is on the second shelf. If you're in the aisle and we know that your coordinates are right next to that Cheerios, we can collect data on how long you're in that aisle. Did you pick up a box of Cheerios? If you do, then the weight on that shelf decreases. If you put it in your cart, then you're going to buy it later on when you get to the cash register, or maybe you picked it up and put it back. So you picked it up, the weight decreases on the shelf, you put it back, and the weight goes back to its normal amount. That sends data to an analyst that may be studied later to suggest that you picked something up and you didn't buy it, or you didn't take it with you. So a marketing team might be interested in that data. You were in that aisle for 4 minutes. You took an item from the shelf and put it back in 13 seconds. Okay? That's just another example of this explosive growth and the ability to collect data. Okay? Because businesses want to, and this takes you back to the econ and marketing class, they want to improve their efficiency and profitability of all of their operations. Not just sales or cost optimization, but we find many different examples within HR to reduce turnover, to reduce gas mileage, to reduce distance to deliver product, if we're a delivery company, etc. We understand our customers better so that we can sell more items to them. We understand our customers and prospects better so that we can upsell and cross-sell as well. And very importantly, to better sell our product through pricing strategy. Price elasticity is an econ term. How far can I raise my price before my customers stop buying from me? Or on the flip side, if I offer a 20% promotion, am I gaining customers? Am I gaining revenue? Or am I just giving away 20% of the price of the product, therein some of my profitability? Those are great examples of how we use this data and how important it is it's collected. The second development has to do with you. And what I mean by that is the second development is about studying the new techniques or pre-existing techniques but applied in different ways for data science. You are in this program. You are studying different techniques in visualization, optimization, simulation. You're studying algebra. You're studying probability statistics, R-squared p-value for accurate models. Later on, you'll be studying other mathematic techniques from calculus, discrete math, linear algebra. Okay? All this because you're applying advanced computational technique to solve problems with all of this massive amount of data as your playground. The third development has been the explosive ability to store more data. So our computers are processing data faster because we have stronger processors, more RAM in our computers, but we also have parallel computing, better hardware, and then cloud computing. So parallel computing, sharing space, running things together simultaneously, using OLAPs, online analytical processing tools, and cloud computing. If you're not familiar with cloud computing, put simply, your company no longer houses your data. You've paid somebody out there, such as Google, such as Amazon Web Services, Dell, Microsoft, Salesforce.com, to house your data, to collect it from your cash register and house it. And then you can do analytics on it, but you're not housing it in your own servers anymore. You're not building server farms where you have dozens or hundreds of servers at your company location that you have to monitor and keep cool so that they don't burn out, maintaining the temperature, having network administrators making lots of money to maintain these servers. Now you can outsource that with cloud computing, saving you a lot of upfront cost. It's like leasing. You're renting. You're paying a monthly subscription or a license for that service, but you don't have as many people in the mix. You don't have as much equipment and hardware in the mix that you might have to lease or replace over time. So this has been the third development, the ability to store data and process it. Okay? So the hardware.